Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. But anyway, according to Deontay Wilder, he had a broken arm and didn't realize it. He said he just thought it was old injuries that he had that was giving him pain in his arm. But he had a broken arm before Joseph Parker and the Zhang bouts. Now, there's some people who are hearing this and they're saying to themselves that they don't they don't believe this for a moment. And what I'm going to tell you is, broken arm or no broken arm, I'm not sure Deontay Wilder would have won that fight against Parker or Zhang. Against Parker, he had to let his hands go. He didn't. Against Zhang, it didn't look like he was experiencing any discomfort. It just looks like, I'm talking about as far as pain. It looked like he couldn't get, comfortable in the ring because he had a damn near 300-pound southpaw Chinese fighter with concussive power in both hands, looking to set him up and walk him into something. But anyway, we all know Deontay Wilder came up short in his last two fights. But people are seeing this as an excuse. The fact that he's coming out here and saying that he was handicapped. And I hate to throw that word out there. But that's essentially what he's attributing the losses to, is being handicapped entering both fights. Now, I'll say this. I've never had a broken bone. I had a fracture to my orbital bone from playing basketball. While I was going up for the rebound, the guy was coming down, his elbow hit me right here, boom, and fractured my orbital. And that shit was very uncomfortable. But I never had a broken bone. So I don't know what it would feel like. I've had fractures to my ankles, rolling my ankles, playing basketball and shit. But never anything like a broken bone. But I can't see a person having a broken bone, arm, leg, finger, whatever. And, no matter what your pain tolerance is, and you just don't realize you have something broke on your goddamn body. Like, I'm trying to really understand what this man is saying. Because when he's saying this, what I'm hearing is Mike Tyson saying, I broke my back, spinal. Like, how do you break your back? And how's it spinal? But you just got in the ring and fought. Same thing with Wilder. You got a broken arm, but you got in the ring and fought. But what I do think is he is returning to the ring, and this could be a way for him to kind of lead in to the conversation that's going to get started about him coming off of two back-to-back defeats in 2023 and 2024, and to try to get people to get behind him again, because whether Deontay Wilder fans want to accept it or not, he's lost a lot of win. And he needs that win behind that sail to get that bronze bomber boat, sailing again. And I'm just not so sure he's going to be able to recapture what he once had. The whole bomb squad, the till this day, that shit is fizzled out, man. Now, I will still support him and watch him, but I'm just saying, we're just being real right now. This shit's fizzled out. Now, y'all know when it comes to me, who I blame. I mean, Wilder ultimately is to blame, but I bring freaking Maliki. He has done nothing for Deontay Wilder's career except bring that man down. I know that's his friend, but keep him your friend. But you should have never made him your trainer. He's your soundboard. Cool, your friend can be your soundboard. You don't need him as your trainer. He should have went with somebody who was qualified. Freaking Maliki is not qualified. But anyway, man, those losses that Wilder incurred, in my opinion, I think it just spelled the end for the former WBC champion. But we just got to see with this revelation that, we're beholden now. If, in fact, it's going to prove that Wilder is still really that devastating puncher he was, and it was a broken arm. But who's he gonna fight next? Is my question. Okay, because all fighters get wear and tear. I got wear and tear from when I was in my 20s. My shoulders and elbows from doing the goddamn behind the neck presses with 315 fucking pounds. Doing this tricep extension shit for my triceps, and that shit ruined my elbows, man, with 115, 125, 150 pound dumbbells. So I know what the wear and tear on your body and that pain can show up years down the road. So I do believe there was something wrong with Wilder. But a broken bone, I'm just having a tough time thinking he had a broken arm, a month or so before he faced Parker, and that broken arm was still an issue when he went into the ring with Zhang. I don't know. But anyway, he says he can feel the pain, and he also had tears on his shoulder. I can tell you right now from experience, shoulder tear, that shit is no joke. It's very uncomfortable. But the bottom line, I don't care what your pain tolerance is. Deontay Wilder's going to come back. It sounds like he had some rehabilitation, and it looks like he's looking to come back in 2025. And it's possible he could fight another big name fighter. It's possible, people. Don't this shit about Joshua, and if Fury loses again, could fight Fury and Ngannou and there are a lot of people who still feel the heavyweight division is wide open. And if Wilder comes back and can somehow, recapture some of his glory, that the goddamn heavyweight division, they said, is wide open. And Wilder could find himself back at the top of the heavyweight division. I'm not so optimistic. I'm being rude to you. I'm just not so optimistic. I think Daniel Dubois has a better chance of getting to the top of the heavyweight division. He's right there anyway, but to get to the tippy top, if he can reach the pinnacle of the heavyweight division, I think he has a better chance than Wilder. That's just my opinion. But Dubois gonna have a tough time because he got goddamn Bacoli and Zhang, like they're gonna scrap to be the mandatory to Dubois, and I'm not so sure how that goes if they fight. But anyway, more news on Wilder to come. He's gonna be fighting people, and he's letting us know the reason things didn't go so well for him in those two fights, Parker and Zhang, because he had a broken arm. Anyway, what's your thoughts? Keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. In the breeze.